Good evening, Capricorns. Let's see. Well, welcome to Kiki's Doorway. Let's see what your past life wants you to know on June 29th to July 3rd, 2018. God, Gaia, God, Goddess, Mother, Father. What does Capricorn's past life want them to cater to for June 29th to July 3rd? What does Capricorn's past life want them to connect to on June 29th to July 3rd? What does Capricorn's past life want them to connect to on June 29th to July 3rd, 2018? What does Capricorn's past life want them to correct Okay. All right. What actions should Capricorn take on June 29th to July 3rd, 2018? What actions should Capricorn take on June 29th? Okay. Okay, Mr. and Miss Capricorns. Let's see. What does your past life want you to know? Okay. All right. Food and hunger. Capricorns, food and hunger. Food and hunger. What are you depriving yourself of, Capricorns? Is it right now? You should be playing right now. Playing and understanding. What does your childlike self want to express? What nourishment does it need? What does your the childlike side of yourself want to explore? And use that as fuel. For me, I love to sing. I love to dance. I've been publicly doing that, and I've noticed it's been giving me spiritual food, and yet it helps my mental, especially my third eye, to awaken more. So the more you do things that's childlike, that's in either the arts or things that you always wanted to do as a young person but you were afraid to do, this is the perfect time to excuse yourself, Mr. and Miss Capricorn, and feed that childlike side of yourself. Whether it's like if you want to skateboard, if you wanted to double dutch, if you wanted to swim, if you wanted to dance, if you wanted to act, if you wanted to draw, even if it's in a public arena, do that, and it will feed that hunger. Because deep down, when you do with your soul, a lot of times people think that saying childlike is like literally just going back to your childhood, but it could just be simply, it's a representation of your soul. This is why we look at children when they explore the unknown about themselves. They don't get scared about it. They actually are excited. Even if they stumble sometimes, their curiosity overrides their fear. Let's see what your past life... Okay. Food and hunger. So your past life is connected to the Greco-Roman. Let's see. This was the time with gladiators, when there was a lot of trade, bartering. The reason why Capricorn, Miss Capricorn, a lot of people in your past seen your warrior side of yourself. They seen you always win a battle, always know how to manipulate the circumstances so it could work in your favor. This time, to replenish that food and hunger from the Greco-Roman period, because you had to do that. Let's be real, Mr. and Miss Capricorn. That was a time where survival of the fittest, Darwin was in definite effect, okay? And the tools that you had to use, whether it be manipulation, like I was mentioning, you did it. Whereas, say, you was an orphan or you were a warrior, and you knew that if you didn't win, how would you eat, right? You did. How would you eat? So what you would do is either know which opponent to pick so you could win, or knew exactly when to fight so you can get not only food but your coins. So what actions should you take it in now in being your childlike self, right? Okay, Capricorns, the Ace of Air. So you have the opportunity to communicate and express your childlike side. See that? Look at that. Beautiful. And you have your element. You see that golden? That always makes me think of the sun. It makes me also think of you, Capricorns, because a lot of times people think that, oh, you do things on a negative, or that they just think that your intentions is always one-sided, and it's not true. So the action you should take is the Ace of Air. Okay? See that one? That is you. You know exactly the wisdom from your past lives. Yes, you did have to use these tactics, yet you was in the circumstances that you had to use them. At times you even use your romantic side. You use your philosophy side. That's what made people drawn to you. They didn't just see your warrior side. They also seen that you have a heart, that you have a fiery passion. And it's to survive, but not just to survive for yourself, but to show people the tools on how to survive. Brilliant new ideas, and inspiration. I wonder if that inspiration is from your past life and that food and hunger. Yes, we know why you were food and hungry, why you needed food and why you was hungry. I mean, come on, warriors, soldiers, chiefs, leaders, they all have to travel. They all have to risk their lives. And with that, they have to be on their toes. They have to think. They have to use their mind. They had to use their heart, which is connected to that soul. They even had to use that cunning, childlike ability. And with that, you'll start to see the truth of a situation. A challenging beginning. So yes, it's going to be challenging because it is this one. It's you. Yet you hold the wings. You hold the heavens knowledge, and you hold below. You hold the Akashi records from the underworld and on planet Earth. Remember, Capricorns, people look to you in the Greek and Roman period all the way to now to understand how to be a childlike, how to not take things so seriously. What are the other actions you should take? Look at that. Okay, now remember, it said billion new ideas, right? And inspiration. And how to be inspired is start from the beginning, Capricorns. Start at the base of what makes you fiery, what makes you outgoing, creative, confident, and mischievous. Man, woman, you see that dragon? Look at that. Same. So you have the earthly plane. You even have the moon to guide you, the moon goddess to guide you. Capricorns, look at the dragon as an animal totem. Check that out on Google. And see how you could implement that animal totem in your now from June 29th to June 3rd. There's a reason why I picked that today to do this reading. Because 2 + 9 is 11. Your intuition. You are, if people say that you're the demon, if they say that you're Satan, well, I do recall that before he came to this earthly plane on Eden, he was up in the heavens with God. He was the cherubim. He was the choir. He was the leader of the choir. He was the favorite of God. And you wonder why? Because he understood the wisdom it would take to be whole. And his one pet peeve was he didn't understand human beings. So what did God do? Rather than dismiss him or punish him, he said, all right, but take my child down to earth and show humans. And I feel that why not you, Capricorns, that his favorite angel helped to understand the world a little bit better. When you do that, it will be news of excitement and new endeavors. Use your originality and ingenuity. Use that. Use your original. Start from the base. Use that childlike side of yourself. What is it that you always wanted to do? Is it to help people with food and hunger? Is it to help the homeless or to help people that are deprived spiritually or creatively? You have the tools, because every warrior has to learn how to dance, has to learn how to articulate, has to learn the world and the people in it. Greek and Roman was diverse. It had Egyptians, Kemetic, Kush, people from Sumerian, Phoenician, all walks in one location. Whatever you're passionate about, Capricorns, the base should be what is the childlike version of it, and express that. Use that communicating air side of yourself. You are that ace. You are that one. And start from the beginning. Everyone feels like they got to be at the top. No, sometimes it's good to start as the rookie. Be that rookie for people. Help them to unlock their childlike abilities so they won't feel financially, mentally, spiritually, economically, religiously hungry or deprived, even romantically. So until we meet again, Mr. and Miss Capricorns, I love you. I and will see you on the other side.